travelers, welcome to Spain. This trip, Malaga, Frigiliana, Nerja, Granada, Ronda and Marbella. Let's go travelers, let's go Emma! Hello travelers, how are you? Today we are going to travel through Spain to the Andalusia region, right in the south of the country. So what to do there, how many days, what to eat, what to see? Well, subscribe to my channel about Spain and don't forget to download my free Andalusia map and wait till the end because I have a surprise for you. Basic information about Andalusia. If you're not interested about this, just skip this part, go to the next one. You have the time codes in the description of this video. Andalusia is the southernmost autonomous community in Spain. You know that Andalusia is divided into 8 provinces. We have Almería, Cádiz, Córdoba, Granada, Huelva, Jaén, Málaga and Sevilla. Sevilla is actually the capital city and Andalusia is the most popular region of Spain and second largest because the first one is Castilla-La Mancha, where Madrid. Andalusia is the east of Portugal and the Atlantic Ocean and north of the Mediterranean Sea and the Strait of Gibraltar. We have right below Andalusia, Morocco and Ceuta in Africa. Weather in Andalusia, well guys, be prepared because Andalusia is home to the hottest, brightest and driest climate in Spain. It actually has 300 sunny days a year. My recommendation would be not to come here during July and August because those are the hot summer months and during the winter time, which is January. So guys, this is a trip of 7 days in November in winter time from, in my case, Barcelona, because I live in Barcelona, to Malaga. Why? Because the chips were very cheap.
What?
Because the flights were very cheap. Because we could have gone to Granada, for instance, but the flights were more expensive. Why Malaga? Well, because Malaga has the beach, Malaga has beautiful old city, a lot of things to do, a lot of history, and amazing, delicious, cheap local food. So guys, let's go to Malaga. Hello travelers, welcome to Malaga. Malaga is the capital of Costa del Sol, which is translated to sunny coast. It is a 150 kilometers road that you can do by car from mountain to sea, all along the beach, and it is compounded of 14 cities. So in case you have more time, you want to spend more time in Malaga, this is something that you can do. Where to stay in Malaga? First place that comes to my mind is the historic center. This is perfect if you want to be close to major monuments and tourist attractions, if you want to be walking distance from everywhere, monuments, restaurants, and even the beach. But depending on the time of the year that you are coming, maybe you find the hotels in this area are a bit pricey or maybe they are sold out. They tend to sold out quickly in the summer. Well guys, I have other 4 areas that I will recommend you, which are the city center, the Soho neighborhood, El Perchel, which is great if you're coming by bus or by train because this is close to the train and bus station, and Malagueta Beach. How to get to Malaga? Well, super easy by plane. It is just 1 hour 40 minutes from Barcelona. If not, you can come by car. By car we have 1,000 kilometers, 10 hours by car. So I'm gonna recommend this unless you are doing a Spain road trip and you are stopping everywhere. If not, it doesn't make any sense. Or you can take the AVE, the high-speed train, which is around 6-7 hours. How many days in Malaga? Well guys, to see Malaga, you need 2 entire days. If you want to spend a day in the beach or you want to go on a day trip, then you have to add more days. But to see basic Malaga, you need 2 entire days. The first thing I will recommend you to do in Malaga is to join a free tour. Have you ever been on a free tour? Well, you don't have to pay anything. I mean, you have to tip the guide at the end of the tour if you like the tour. And it is a great way to discover a new city when you don't have any idea about it. They will recommend you restaurants and best areas to explore, etc. So this should be the first thing you do when you get to Malaga. Then we have the Alcazaba. The Alcazaba is amazing to enjoy panoramic views of the city. Inside you will find patios, gardens, palaces and rooms that will transport you to another era. Admission costs around 3.5 euros and the guided tour is 10 euros. Right next to the Alcazaba we have Castillo de Gibralfaro. The entrance is also around 3.5 euros, 5.5, and this castle was built in order to defend the Alcazaba from possible enemy attacks. There are also incredible views of Malaga from here. Calle Larios, the heart of Malaga streets, one of the main commercial arteries to see in Malaga, and the best advice is don't be afraid of getting lost. This is an area that is always lively with small fashion boutiques, bars, restaurants and very charming corners. Pablo Picasso Museum. Guys, Pablo Picasso was born in Malaga, so of course there should be a museum in this city. This is his hometown and a museum is dedicated to this revolutionary artist with a very interesting collection that you cannot miss. Check it out. Plaza de la Merced. This is one of the main squares in the city center where events and festivals usually take place. This is a square where Picasso's birthplace is located, headquarters of the Picasso Birthplace Museum Foundation. The Cathedral of Malaga, another essential visit, the Holy Church Cathedral Basilica of the Incarnation from 1525. Yes, it has a very long name and it is popularly known as the One-Armed Cathedral because it is not finished yet. Very common in Spain. Have you been to Barcelona? Well, Sagrada Familia is not finished yet. Here in Spain, people take their time, you know, little by little, enjoy life, slow life. And the Atarazanas Central Market, which is one of the most important shopping centers in the city, where you will see everyday people of Malaga coming to buy fresh food. And for us, the visitors, we can go and try tapas and fresh pescadito, which is this typical small fried fish, or just stroll along the market, which is a very nice building. Beaches. La Malagueta Beach is an urban beach close to the historic center of Malaga, which makes it one of the most emblematic beaches in the city, the most crowded, I would say, and it is approximately 1.2 kilometers long. There are many other beaches near Malaga in case you want to spend a day or two in the beach. And try local food. My favorite local food was espeto de sardinas. You will see this all around the beaches. And then we have eggplants with honey. We have, of course, fried fish and gambas al pilpil. I love that and many more. Day trips in this area of Malaga can be Nerja, Frigiliana, Ronda and Caminito del Rey. Let's go to Ronda. Ronda is definitely my favorite city in Andalusia. I love Ronda, it's super beautiful. It is very close from Malaga, it is just 1 hour and 30 minutes by car, and also very close to Sevilla, which is 1 hour and 45 minutes. Ronda is a mountaintop city that is set above a deep gorge. This gorge that is called El Tajo divides the old city from the new city, and we have a bridge in the middle, a stone bridge that is absolutely breathtaking, and from there we can see magnificent views of the whole valley. We can visit Ronda in just 1 day, so start early so that you don't miss anything. So let's go one by one to all the things you can do in Ronda in just 1 day. The first thing that you will see in Ronda is the Ronda Bull Ring, which I didn't go because I am against it, but it is a nice stone building made in the 18th century, I guess, so if you want, just go ahead and check it out. After the Ronda Bull Ring, you can go to the charming Plaza del Socorro, where the Socorro Church with its two bell towers, and right in the center of the square we have a beautiful Hercules fountain. Then we have Alameda del Tajo, and oh my gosh, I love this place. It has incredible, breathtaking views of the valley. It's a super pleasant walk with incredible views of Ronda. Right next to it we have Ronda viewpoints. There are too many viewpoints in this area, all of them very worthy. And finally we get to the new bridge. This is the highlight of the city, the most emblematic monument of the city of Ronda, built between 1751 and 1793 until 1839. It was the highest bridge in the world with a height of 98 meters. It unites the historic and modern areas of the city by crossing the Ronda Tajo, the gorge excavated by the Guadalquivir River. Then we have Mirador del Viento viewpoint. This is actually the place you cannot miss, where you can get the best pictures of you from your trip to Ronda. Mondragon Palace, I didn't go as well because I was with the baby and it was complicated, but according to the pictures it looks really nice. I love these old palaces, so if you have been there or if you will go, let me know in the comments if you like it or not. I think you will. Then you have St. Mary Major Church in Ronda, a church that was built in the 16th and 18th century on the remains of an ancient mosque on top of a Roman temple. Oh my gosh. Puerta de Carlos V. There are actually many doors around the wall, and we have many bridges as well, like the old bridge, this Roman bridge. There are many bridges around this area, and also the Arab bath that I didn't go, but next time I will go because I love the Arab bath. Then we have the House of the Moorish King of Ronda. It's a monumental complex with a long history that begins in the 14th century, a Muslim era water mine, a house and a garden, and it is right in the gorge. I went there. This is amazing. Go there, I recommend it. Right in front of the Moorish King house, we have the Jardines de Cuenca. These gardens are right in front of the new bridge, so you can have the view from the other side, and at night it looks spectacular. Due to its small size, Frigiliana can be seen in just half a day, so you can combine it with a getaway from Malaga. Malaga is just 50 minutes away by car, and Granada 1 hour away by car, and Nerja, our next destination, is just 13 minutes away. The best things to do in Frigiliana is to walk through its beautiful streets of the old town. Calle Alta, for instance, or Calle de la Amargura stand out. It's whitewashed houses, it's cobbled streets full of plants and flowers, it's Moorish, all-quarter narrow streets decorated with ceramic mosaics. Frigiliana is just adorable. To finish your day in Frigiliana, you can go up to one of the Frigiliana viewpoints to watch the sunset or have lunch at a beautiful place. Nerja is one of the most popular towns in Malaga. Actually, it belongs to Costa del Sol, like I already said, the sunny coast. It has a very well-kept center and amazing views of the Mediterranean Sea, where in El Balcón de Europa, Europe's balcony, let's go there. El Balcón de Europa is a large square with views of the sea, the cliffs and the beaches of Nerja. The views from this viewpoint are some of the best on the Costa del Sol. Also from here you can see that the water in this area is incredible crystal blue. I just love it. There are places that you simply fall in love with, and this is the case of Granada. Granada is just 1 hour and 30 minutes away from Malaga, and the Alhambra is a World Heritage Site and the most popular monument in Spain. Oh my gosh, you have to visit it. This is the best place to visit in Granada. The Alhambra is a hilltop fortress complex where the Nasrid kings lived. It's made up of the Alcazaba, a walled military city, the palaces, the Generalife gardens, and an infinite numbers of patios, like the Leones, for instance, is the most beautiful one. A lot of fountains and impressive samples of Moorish art. Centuries have passed and luckily it still stands. Without a doubt, it is the great jewel of tourism in Granada. And one important thing, travelers, buy your Alhambra tickets online if you don't want to waste time in line. And also because sometimes the tickets tend to sell out quickly. If you want to know where to buy your tickets, your online tickets, I'm going to leave in the description of this video the official site of La Alhambra. You can visit the whole monumental complex, the whole thing for 18 euros, or you can just visit the palace and the Generalife gardens for 10 euros. Also from April to October, you can also visit the Alhambra at night. Finally, it is time for Marbella. Finally, we arrived to Marbella. Marbella is like Monaco in miniature, but having the addition of the beaches, the beautiful beaches of Costa del Sol. I already talked about it before, the sunny coast. Marbella belongs to Costa del Sol, and it has an extensive history, but it also embraces modernity with fantastic nightclubs and nautical venues for boats and yacht lovers. From Marbella, I will recommend you to visit Plaza de los Naranjos, which is Orange Trees Square with its historic buildings and typical warehouses. This is the heart of the old town of Marbella, and of course it receives its name from the orange trees that surround the Renaissance fountain that presides over the center of the square. Don't miss the old town of Marbella with its winding streets, its typical Andalusian houses with balconies full of flowers, its wide range of modern restaurants and small shops. In the old town, there is always something interesting to discover at every turn, like Calle Ancha. I loved Calle Ancha, or the Church of Our Lady of the Incarnation, and the city walls and the Marbella Castle. And tour along the seafront for almost 7 kilometers between the marina and Puerto Banús. It is actually a pleasant place to take a walk where you will find shops, bars and restaurants for all budgets. If you are in Marbella and you have a few hours extra and you have a car, you can go to Colomares Castle, that it is just 30 minutes away from Marbella. This is a castle monument that narrates with its stone the discovery of a new world, America. The 3 ships that Christopher Columbus used on his voyage are represented in this castle monument. In 1987, Dr. Esteban Martín began this unique world with the help of 2 bricklayers, creating Colomares in 7 years of artisanal work using brick, stone and cement. Okay, travelers, I don't know if you have realized, but do you know where am I? Did you think that I was in Andalusia all this time? Well, actually, yes, Andalusia is just 30 minutes away by metro from Barcelona. What? Yes, because for this video I came to Poble Espanyol, Spanish Villa. Poble Espanyol, Spanish Villa, is an open-air architectural museum in Barcelona, 400 meters away from the fountains of Montjuic. It was built for the 1929 Barcelona International Exposition. This is a museum. It consists of 117 full-scale buildings replicated from different parts in Spain, recreating urban atmospheres of disparate places of Spain. I don't know if you have been to Montjuic Mountain, which is 400 meters away from here. If you're lucky, a video will pop up here with my Montjuic guide, where you can also visit Poble Espanyol. If not, just stay tuned, it will come out very soon. If you would like to come to Poble Espanyol, I will leave you the link to buy your tickets in the description of my video. This is really worth it. And travelers, subscribe to my channel. See you next week from Barcelona, and see you on Instagram and TikTok. Goodbye, travelers!